Hi there. Watch this video to the end to actually see what this is all about. So, first of all, my name is Adedayo, and I'm the founder and CEO of Volt Charger. I would like to thank you for all the amazing support that you've shown us since the campaign started. So, we are more like in the middle of the campaign now. So, that's why I'm making this video to express myself and then to express my gratitude to you. So, what I've got in my hand here, I've actually got a couple of the Volta Go mats here. So, all functional, and then we have some. So I'm in the UK, so we have some in the USA as well, and then also some in the Netherlands and also in Australia, which we will be sending out as samples to some of our customers towards the end of the campaign. So I just thought, so this is what I've got here. So this is the C1, and then we've got the C2, and then we've got the C3, and then we've got the USB-A, and then also we've got the G2 15-watt wireless charging. So one of the things we did was that we wanted to make it as compact as possible as well. Also to make sure we utilize all of the spacing that is in the power bank. That's why we stack up the power pack, the batteries inside up to like a 27,000 mAh, which of course is airplane friendly, which means that it's TSA approved. You can actually take it on with you to travel. So also the C1 is where the power in to be able to recharge the power bank, and also it's got a 140 watts power out as well to be able to charge any of the devices you have. You know, maybe you might have some of those power hungry devices such as like a MacBook with M2, etc. And then so which means you'll be able to get the most. So and then also you need to realize that there's many power banks out there which actually advertise that says that, oh, they've got 140 watt power output. Most of them don't even reach up to 90 watts. So that's one thing that we made sure that this power bank is as advertised as it's going to be when you receive it into your hand and be able to use it. And then also, because we care so much about our customers, we ensure we have fulfillment hubs in multiple locations. For example, we have one in Netherlands, and we'll be opening another one in Germany. So our Netherlands and Germany fulfillment hub will be overseeing the fulfillment of products to everyone in Europe. So what we do is that after the products are manufactured in China, we then have them shipped over to Germany or Netherlands for Europe. Then for the ones in the North America, we'll be shipping them to USA, which is LA. So we also have a new one coming up in Dallas and also in Canada as well, to be able to serve the Northern American customers much better, and also the Southern American customers as well. Then we have another fulfillment hub here in the UK, which is where I'm currently at the moment, which we fulfill all the orders from to the UK customers. So that way you won't have to pay VAT, custom duty. So because again, like I said, we care so much about our customers, and then you won't even be paying anything extra, which means like the price is the same. Those people that are in the USA are paying the same price as you, so you won't have to pay additional fee whatsoever distance more than them. So that's guaranteed. We also have a fulfillment hub as well in Australia, which will now be serving all of our Oceania customers. So one of the things that we did with this power bank was that we took our time to launch it. So we've actually been working on it now since 2022. And then one of the things we also did back then was that we first of all launched a small version of the power bank, which is called the Volta Go, the 10,000 mAh power bank. So what we did with that was we wanted to test and ensure the logistics system in shipping power banks, because power banks are classified as dangerous goods, so you can't just ship them anyhow. So we wanted to make sure that we know what we are doing, how we do it, how to do it, and to ensure that there are no bottlenecks during the time when the campaign has finished and we are trying to now ship the product to you. So that's what we make sure that we ensure. So like I said, the power bank is ready, and then we are super happy with what we've got so far. And then it's got like the LED display here, so which means you'll be able to see all of the charging the charging that is going on and coming in. The wireless one is up there, and you can actually be able to see every single thing that is happening within the power bank, and you can be able to also know what wattage of power is going out, etc. So we'll be sending out a couple of these ones later on to some of our backers, some of our customers, and so we just want to let you know that we appreciate you and we love you. So for those who receive the spot, they will be receiving the rectangular carry case, so which means that the power bank will fit perfectly into it. So there were some couple of extra what's it called now, carry cases that I had expected to receive 2 weeks ago, and then also another one last week. But again, UPS has delayed that, so I think they'll be delivering it later on this week. But again, so I just thought I'll just make the video just to show you the power bank for now. So you will also be receiving the this is what the MagRing looks like. So what the MagRing does is that for those customers who maybe they do not have like a magnet at the back of their phone, so what they're going to do is we've got the M3 glue at the back of this, so you just unseal, you just remove the seal here, and you now stick this to the back of your phone. So once that is stick, so this will now enhance and give your phone or devices a MagSafe capability, so that way you can easily just snap that onto here. So I can't really show you that now because I'm using my phone as the camera. So now that's pretty much what that does. So, and then it's going to come in like a little sleeve paper package like this, like as this one. And then also some of you as well also will be receiving a free Volta Max cable. This is a 240 watt Volta Max cable all in one universal magnetic charging cable. So it's got like a USB-C, micro, and lightning T, and it's also got a USB-A adapter at the back here. So for example, now you might be at the airport, or you might be on the train, and you need to have a charge. So you don't need to worry yourself having to carry a separate USB-A cable or a separate USB-C cable. Everything is all together. So we actually had that there, and you can actually be able to use it on here. So I've got a sample one here. So I've got a purple one. So you'll be receiving this as well as part of yours. And if you are someone who do not fancy the USB-A here, you can just lead. So that's why we used a really not too thick lead to be able to actually to hold this together. So you can actually be able to just cut this off if you don't need this, and then that's just it. So but if you do need it, so all you need to do is to just plug this in, and then you'll be able to use it with your power bank, and then there you go. So it's in, and then if you don't want the USB-A version, so you can just use the USB-C here, and that's it there. So it's pretty much super easy. So, and then it's also, this power bank also got like a super safety measure as well. So which means that it won't do it won't get overheated, and so you can actually use it safely. So that's one of the things that we ensured. So that was why I'm going to come back to the little thing that I showed you first. So like I said, with this magnetic cable, you can pretty much use it to charge whatever you want to charge. It's pretty strong and it's durable as well. So you don't have to worry about anything, because we use like a braided nylon to actually be able to ensure that the whole thing is super strong, and it's USB 3.2, which means like it supports Thunderbolt 3 and 4 devices. So it's this is a purple one, and I think I've got a red one here as well. So this is like a red version of it. So it does the same thing. So it means that you can easily just connect it to any device that you own, and in that way you have one cable to be able to charge multiple devices. So what we are all about here is about sustainability. It's also eco-friendly system, and also to be able to reduce electronic waste. So that now brought me back to this guy. So what we could have done was we could have actually put like a wireless watch charging onto here or somewhere here. So what we did was we want to ensure that this power bank is safe, because we've read multiple loads of reviews online where some customers are saying to their brand that, you know what, their power bank is getting heated and their power bank is not lasting beyond just 1 year after a cycle of using. So one of the things I realized is that, so I personally, I don't use the Apple Watch or any Android wireless digital watches, because again, I just don't really fancy them. I don't really care too much about it. So, and you might be like myself. So if you don't use an Apple Watch and you don't use an Android watch, so why would you want to have like a fixed permanent wireless charging this system for a watch that you wouldn't use? So since I know that this is very selective, so that was one of the things that we decided to do, that instead of having this wireless system permanently on the power bank, why don't we just make it as an optional, so that way whosoever that wants it can be able to get it as an add-on, and who do not want it can just let it go. So that's what we've done, and that's why I've kept this a little bit late to the last to be able to show you. So I can easily just insert this on here. So you see now it's there. So, and I've got one Apple Watch that I used to use back then, so I can just put that on here as well, and then it's going to actually give me a charge. So it's already charging. So as you can see here, it's charging. So that's pretty much all you need your Apple Watch for. So let's say, for example, you're someone who uses like the chain version of the watch as well. So this has got like a tilt. You can just tilt it up, and that way you'll still be able to connect your watch there. So you won't need to remove your chain, the chain of your, the strap of your Apple Watch or your Android watch to actually be able to have a charge. So that's what we've done. So we are very conscious about the kind of the product we are building. We just don't want to make any product just for the sake of just making it, just for the sake of fancy, just for the sake of it's trendy. We want to be very, very mindful about what we bring out to you and how we ensure that the product we are giving to you will do what it's supposed to do. And then also it's not just about us following trend. We want to be innovative when it is required, and then not just wasting your efforts or wasting resources as well. So that's one of those things that we've done here. So let me know what your thoughts are regarding this. So like I said, it's going to be super affordable, and we're going to have it released at the end of the campaign as part of the, when you are having your survey done. So you can now decide, do you want the one for Apple, do you want the one for Android? And then also one of the things we want to do is that it's going to be one that is going to, I think it's going to just charge any wireless watches. It doesn't matter the make or the version, if it's Apple, if it's Android. So you're still going to use this one singular one to be able to charge any of those ones. So, and it's going to be super fast, and it's going to support 5-watt fast charging for the wireless watches as well. I think that brings me to the end of the video. So like I said again, towards the end of the campaign, we'll be selecting and I think when the campaign finishes, that's when we'll go a little bit more about the sampling and sending it. So one of the things we do is that we, as you can see, the campaign has been has been going on steadily, at very steady pace. We don't really engage too much in marketing, so that's why we haven't really been using influencer. We didn't use influencers when we launched this cable as well. We just let it ride on the community that we've already built. So these are 10th campaigns, so you have nothing to worry about. And one of the things that I did was that back in November last year, I was able to pay for production of the power bank. So that way we can get things started on, we can be able to have them on time. So by the time the Kickstarter campaign ends, we already have the power bank ready, and then all we just have to do is to ship them from China, manufacturing partners, and then send them over to our fulfillment hubs, and then you will be able to have your power banks in no time. So which means that we will definitely deliver the power bank ahead of schedule. That was why we put in April there. So because again, we purposely put that there. So just in case maybe there are some unforeseen circumstances or delays due to shipping the product from China to our warehouses. So that way we have a bit of more time so that people will know that, okay, that was what we promote. What we are trying to do is that we are actually working towards ensuring that these power banks we have an early fulfillment by March. So we'll share more details about that and how that's going to happen with you. So I think that's all for now. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. I appreciate it, and I thank you so much for your support. Thank you, and have a wonderful week. Yeah, and then also we've got like a Facebook group, and then also a Discord channel, which I would like you to join. So that way you are part of our community, you're part of the conversation. So we are very transparent, so you can ask questions, you can actually be able to see what other customers and what other Volta customers are actually doing within the community. So we are very open, we are ready to be able to support you whenever you have any issues. So either whatsoever issue you might have, we are here to support you, because you are the one that have employed us now. So we must ensure that you are well satisfied at all times. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful week. Bye.